Hi everyone, this is Cassandra. I'm just sitting in my studio again, getting it ready for opening sometime in, April, March. Anyway, behind me is Infinity, so I just love that painting. I think she looks really beautiful. Anyway, I thought I'd just share with you my creative process and what I love to do, both. So this is applicable whether you're an artist or someone just seeking just some comfort really during times of stress or anxiety. And I've drawn a tarot card and it's called The Moon, and then I refer to this book which I really love, The Creative Tarot. And I'll just read a little bit. It's by Jessica Crispin, and I'll just read a little bit for you, and the hope that it's inspiring to you as it is to me. And it says, when we encounter the moon, we have to let go of our rational selves for the time being. We have to let dreams, intuition, and emotions be our guide. And that's really what I do when I'm painting. I don't think about it too much. I just allow the painting to speak to me. What does it need from me? I allow it to flow and just go where it needs to with a little bit of guidance from me. So card is saying, whatever happens with the moon, it does not necessarily have to make sense. It's more about a feeling. And I know I'm a great lover of Esther Hicks's videos, and she's always just talking about in manifestation, just the feeling, having the feeling of what it is you desire. So at the moment, I just really am just loving painting and having a creative life. And I've never given myself totally to painting. It's always been on the side. I've given myself totally to writing in the last few years, but not to painting. And I'm just really loving the feeling of absolute bliss, euphoria, and I hope that comes through in some of my paintings. So it says, many creators have worked with dream logic, from the writer Italo Calvino to the filmmaker David Lynch. It's not always entirely comfortable territory. It's a type of thing that divides people strongly. Some people love fanatically the dreamy, strange, unusual creations that people can make when they're in this dreamy state. And I think of Tom Ford's movies actually in that respect. They're really dreamy and ethereal. And some of the writers I love are like that too. Others like a crisp, intellectual plot. You know, they love get on with it. They love brevity. They don't like too much. What do people say about some of my works? They're too lyrical. Whereas I love lyrical. You can see my paintings. There's a lot of, it's lyrical. So yeah, what's the big take-home point here? The moon means you get to throw out all the rules you've been taught about structure, logic, and meaning, and go with your intuition. It's not easy to pull off without becoming too obscure, but the moon calls us to the task. I love that. Some writers have said that they want to work with the unconscious and they want to write something that felt like a dream. I'd love to paint something that felt like a dream. Do you think the one behind me has achieved that? I think so. I love the idea of dreaming. I mean, isn't reality a little bit too harsh at the moment for most of us? So, painter's hands. There you go. I hope that's been helpful. I know some people who've joined my How to Find Your Passion and Purpose course have said that they're just loving just getting to know my process. So my process, whether it's painting, writing, career change, counselling, psychotherapy, has always been about harnessing the power of intuition and harnessing the power of our heart and harnessing the power of our deepest desires and passions, really. And I know when I was a recruitment consultant and I worked for a big global company that helped people with outplacement, and they never once looked at what people were interested in. They just kind of looked at what can you do. And as one person said to me, people have been asking me what can I do all my life, and they've been promoting me again and again, but nobody asks me what do I really want. And this is really what I guess this is what this painting is a call to. it's a call to, I mean, that's my theme in my passion journal this year. It's a call to infinite potential, no boundaries, like no barriers. And of course we all face barriers, we've all got something going on in this world, but if we can put our energy into our passions, that, as Anita Roderick once said, passion sells. You know, we communicate with passion and passion sells. And I think that's why my paintings have been selling so well of late. And I'm just having a little bit more of a dabble with this painting. I'll hang that on the wall soon. I love this painting, and I really love that painting behind me. See, it's a reminder too that just because you created something doesn't mean you can't go over it again. You can do a creative U-turn and come back to it. Beneath this painting is another painting which I used to call Butterfly Lovers. So it's still there, just like Leonardo's still there under all the works of people that have restored his paintings. The energy is still there, so it's Butterfly Lovers, and under this painting are the words, "When you kiss, I shudder." Ooh, isn't that lovely? And then I've created these ones which are just on the drying table at the moment, so I can't hold them up. And these are inspired by my Valentine's roses, the blossoms. I'm just going to find a way to frame them. And there's the creative table. So I hope, again, I'm really enjoying sharing my process with you, and I hope that it's less about me and more about you and how you can draw on some of the things that I've been sharing with you. And I just show you the little entrance to this beautiful magical place. Look, you come through this little garden. I love that. Don't you think that's so cute? With the old ancient stone trees outside. So don't forget about my creative unblocking course, because this is where it's held, and we celebrate the close of the course with nice little rosé spritzer, rosé and sparkling water. So it's been Cassandra. Please comment, like my post, subscribe, and follow me. Thank you so much for watching.